Welcome back to another Warspear live stream. It's good to be back again. By the title of the live stream, you already know what I'll be discussing today. And that's right. The pay-to-win aspect of the game. You see, Warspear is a free-to-play game, but it has a pay-to-win model. You can level your character as a free player, but in order to progress, in order to become stronger, you need that gold, which is hidden behind a luck-based system and a pay-to-win wall. Now you can make a lot of gold from quests, but as per my estimation, it will take around 6 to 7 months to have a decent amount of gold to buy top tier items or rare books. Just with quests. On the other hand, if you are a spender, if you buy miracle coins, for example, let's say there's a player who's willing to spend money and, for example, he has 100k miracle coins. With that 100k miracle coins, he will buy sales items and sell it for gold. Eventually, he will end up having shit ton of gold, through which he will buy rare books, equipments. It can just turn the tables for other players. Especially the free players. I forgot. So with the recent war, the elves have 3 days war buff. It's a challenge. Still not big of a deal though. I haven't used my buffs. What do you mean by dictator guilds? There are plenty of, well, not plenty, there are 2 main guilds that own Emerald server. At least it has been that way from the past few years. I will not name them. You already know who they are. They also have an alliance guild. And each of these top 2 guilds are, there is one in Legion, there is one in Sentinel. I don't like naming them. I don't want to give them free attention because they don't deserve it. There are 3 ways you can make money. You can progress faster. You either buy miracle coins, become rich by selling the items, or You depend upon the luck-based system of the dungeon and just wait for that day when you will be getting a top tier drop, or the third one, the free player journey, depending upon the quest. Now there is another fourth one, and that is being in a top guild. Being in a top guild, especially the dictator guild. When you are in a top dictator guild, for example in Emerald, if you are in a top dictator guild, you are most likely to join the raid bosses, kill the raid boss, and eventually end up benefiting the guild, also your character, by having discount on items for guild members. I hope that's making sense. So when you are in a top dictator guild, you get items for half of the price compared to the market price. And not just that, there you will also get some unpredictable privileges here and there. I know it because I have been in one. So these are the 4 ways you can make gold. Nothing else works in Warspear. And now they are claiming that they are going to bring some new changes on map to quests to make gold. Well, we'll have to wait and see what it's all about. But I'm very skeptical about all of this. Let me check if I can quickly go to that forum post. Okay, yep, I found it. We are thrilled to announce a series of story quests for new players on Faction Islands. These quests will become available as you progress through the story, smoothly grinding you into the PvP combat scene against a variety of enemies, including PvP monsters. More than just combat cores, these quests will equip you with PvP consumables, starter gear, tailored to your class, all in the preparation for your taste of glory in the arena. Daily PvP quests. Now we have some PvP quests like kill level 34 players or kill level 30 players and above of this class. So these are the PvP quests that I am aware of. Now we need to wait and see what these PvP quests will be. They are claiming that these quests will give some good loot. I guess we'll have to wait and see how serious loot it will be, because we haven't seen one since the Down 4 release, and it's sad. Down 4 release was during 2016, and since then we had many updates, we had plenty of new maps, but the goal making still sucks to this day through questing. And they're also improving the arena. So I guess it will not be easy for players who are keeping their characters AFK in arena, alternate characters AFK in the arena from different faction, because it gives the upper hand for them. In Crucible or 5v5. So this has been implemented already from March 22. Wait a minute. The new performance rating system aims to improve team selection. Those of you who join each fight with win or plus attitude will now have a better chance of joining a team that shares your spirit. Only God will know if this is working, because it's hard to figure out. I still see AFK players, I still see PvE players. In my team in arena. I'm not sure how successful it is. Smoother start for rookies. Okay, so this is an upcoming one. The one that they mentioned on the part 2. And the new ranking mode. I'm waiting for it. So this will be like ranking system in MOBA games, MOBA genre games like League of Legends, Dota 2, I guess. If it is what I'm thinking, then this will be really good. But again, I can't say anything as they haven't released it yet. I believe they will be releasing it during the anniversary on June last week, or yeah, within June it will be, or is it in the May? That's quite confusing. I think it will be on June, as we are at the end of May month already. So that's about it with the update. I'll do some arena as we discuss more about the pay to win aspect of Warspear. You see, the problem with Warspear Online is, regardless of, let's take dungeon for example. They claim there are double drops in the dungeon, and they add rare costumes, books, but it's extremely difficult for someone to get it, as it's been the same from past 5-6 years or more than that. You will get a drop, a decent drop, but the chance for getting that decent drop is complicated, because you cannot predict when you'll be getting it. The luck-based drop system, this has to be improved, otherwise this game will go nowhere. This game will have no growth, because it still pisses people off when you are doing like 500 runs and not getting a decent drop. I still hear the stories of players completing dungeons during the triple drop rate and having common catalysts as drops on multiple runs. That sucks. That sucks so bad, because players are spending their precious time in your game, and if you are giving them such trash rewards, they are going to get disappointed. I have been through it. That's the main reason why I have lost interest over the time in dungeons. I have no plans to do any dungeon, at least until things changes. So I depend upon quests and crafting. Even though I'm having a difficult time selling my craft items from the past few months, but it is what it is, I guess. And with questing, here we have very limited goal making opportunities, as I have always mentioned, and this needs to be improved. It would be so good if the Warspear team works on a rework of old maps like Labyrinth, because it is a possibility. The old lab was released during the initial gaming years, but not at the launch. It was released with the map 2 update, and then the Kronos update during the 2015. It brought the new lab thing, and it's been almost 10 years now. Just release a new lab so that we can have more quests and can make money out of it. Also the swamps, Northern swamps, that needs rework. You do quests from swamps and you get only 2k gold. That's terrible.
I'll go for 10 wins today, like always. Top dictator guilds, I mean top guilds that are controlling the game, like controlling the raid bosses. Raid bosses are important aspect of the Warspear game in each server, because the book it drops are affecting the economy of Warspear. It might look like not a big of a deal, but when you have top guilds controlling the raid bosses, they are not only safeguarding the books for themselves, but also controlling the economy. And that's what I don't like. In future, even if I get a lot of free time, which I don't at the moment, but if in future let's say I get a lot of time, I will still not join any top guild that is actively participating in the raid bosses. Even though you can progress your character a lot faster by being in those top guilds, but you are trading a very precious amount of your time, which will not worth it in the long run. Because you'll have to be active for raid bosses and all the guild events in Avondale and Almahad, which will consume a lot of your time. An average estimate would be around 3 to 4 hours you will have to be spending on the game.
Wow, I already have this guy on my ignore list. I don't usually ignore players unless they are losing for like 10-20 times. If there is a player who's intentionally making the arena match a lose, they are going to go on my no list. So I actively look for these type of players and ignore them. Even though this character didn't had much losses on his arena history, but if I had ignored him previously, then there has to be some reason. I don't like to ignore someone just like that. I'll be right back real quick. back. Three more wins, I guess.
Questions started basically forming then, like, what was that? Oh, that's a saxophone, you know. So first I heard the saxophone. This is even before I had, formally seen one. So then afterwards I asked, what does a saxophone, pretty much look like? So that question was answered when I started seeing various album covers.
With that, I'll get my 10 wins in from 5v5. Let's do some Crucible after this. I hope there will be elves. Otherwise, it will be boring. So I am aiming for 5 wins in Crucible.
Okay, it's getting boring already.
Without elves, Crucible is boring, and Emerald, I don't know about the other servers. I think I will stop the live stream now. I just wanted to talk about the pay-to-win aspects of the Warspear Online because I haven't really discussed much about this in a live stream or a video. So here it is. I will be back again. Until then, have fun, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.